I am still kind of living in the car. I'm just had some donations, and I hope I'm gonna go get maybe an apartment, but or in the morning. I don't know yet, but this is what it is. All right. So I'm back, and unfortunately, I'm half homeless. I've been sleeping 6 days in the car, and I had you know that's why I asked for donations. There's not much you can do. I was see with me. This is what the deal was. When I arrived in Salt Lake City, I expected some money, and this money did not work out. And this money were ready to go to like 2 weeks of cheap motel, and which was fine with me. And I ended up not getting this money, so I said, "Well, I'll do first day, second day," and I ended up doing 6 days in the car. And after having 6 days in the car, I had, you know, I haven't taken a shower for 7 days. So what I'm gonna do is, I said, I have to get a motel and kind of get together, wash myself up, get ready, and I went. I have whole week of looking for a job, and which would be nice. You see, this is the beauty of cheap motels. They're still safe relatively, and they're like you have like $45 per night, and you have $45 per night plus 10 tax, so you have about $55 hotel bill. So if you do door dashing, it's gonna be great because you can make $150, and that's what it is. You can have a door dashing plus you have a car, not the car. I'm talking about pay for do stuff, and this is what I'm planning. See, I have appointment to do stuff with Social Security, so it's not exactly a tragedy unless I have no money to stay in a hotel. The tragic thing is when you have to deal with this thing. It's I had to stay with the hotel in the hotel, but I don't have the money to do so. So what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna go and see what's going on and see how much money I've gotten, and then simply and then simply I'll see what's going on. And I have people start contacting me because I just had the live on Facebook and the Russian speaking community. So I told them that I'm coming back. I was out, and I am one of the first people that actually arrived here in Utah as a Russian speaker. There were a few people there, and I ended up now coming back, but I'm in really deep shit. I never expected to be de facto. I ended up being homeless. I've never been homeless in my life. I'm almost 63 years old, and there's not much you can do about it. And but if I settle normal way my Social Security, if I have kind of a cheap apartment, and see, I can live my life. I don't expect much. I understand when you deal with the situation where you're talking about uh, like politics of the past, Cold War. I love this thing, and this is what I can simply consider be playing. You have to be really careful what you talk about. There's specific things that you're not allowed to talk about, but yet there's other stuff that you actually better talk about it because this is so good. And this is what I said. I'm not doing anything bad. I don't try to offend anybody. I will gonna try to make a living, and I will just simply gonna be doing stuff that's related to Cold War. You see, the new Cold War is coming, and people, hello. I will answer questions when I'm done with the talking, and I apologize. So what's gonna happen is really simple. Um, as I said, I will kind of try to uh, put my own spin. There is stuff here that's related lately. It's you have a JFK file that is coming out, which is really weird because the recent hiree of Mr. Trump, who is Attorney General, she said that the documents of JFK are still being reviewed, which is kind of strange because JFK files were supposed to be released 2 weeks ago, all of them completely. Then files of Martin Luther King when he became really, really nasty stuff coming out, sexual escapades and homosexual bodyguards and so on and so on. There's like a man. I mean, this is horrible, and they stopped talking about it too. So it's like Trump promised to have some Cold War stuff released, but it's not going away. So I will see. This is what my point here is. Let's see, guys. Okay, I'm done. Let's talk about it. He will question after they done talking. He will answer questions. Okay, I can answer questions now. There's not much I can talk to. Go ahead, guys. I see. I was late 3 minutes, 4 minutes because I had to deal with the Facebook thing. So maybe you expected at 8 for me to start, but I didn't. So I started 5 minutes after that. Hello, Yappy. Then Liam and London. Hello as well. So ask me any questions you want. I've been out for a while, and this is what it is with me. I was de facto I was a homeless person, and I'm still in de facto is. I have to see how much money I have, because imagine I didn't have money to pay for a phone. Because I needed the phone to do this thing. And what happened with me, I went 7 days ago and I got a cheap motel, which I was really happy about. And then what I did is just, I haven't had a specific burger. It was, I bought, here in Utah, there are several places like Astor Burgers or In-N-Out Burgers. So I bought one of those Greek burgers with pastrami on it, and I was so tired, and I ate the burger with the French fries. Utah, wonderful fry sauce. It's plenty of it all the time. So I kind of ate, and I fell asleep, and I dropped my burger over the bed. And when I checked out, nobody said anything, but after a day or so, I was sent a charge for damage from a hotel, which closed my credit card, one of my credit cards, and that's what it is. And I couldn't. There was a problem, and it's kind of you see, when you're gang stalked and when you have to deal with shitty stuff like perpetual impoverishment, you don't have a lot of stuff like a backup to help you. And if something like this happens, small things can ruin your life. It can close your credit card like it did mine. You see what I mean? It's really shitty deal, and there's not much you can do about it. And today you can have $100 in donations, but then you can have whole week nothing. You see what I mean? That's what it is. And I got Venmo activated. I had it for years, but I haven't used it for a while. I'm sorry. This is not a Pepsi, it's just water. I avoid drinking carbonated drinks like sodas because of my stomach. So it's just water. And yeah, I got the card, thank you. For how long, I have no idea. This is where I sleep now. But I will still need money to go and do inspection because my maintenance required popped up. I have shortage of air in the tires, but I cannot locate it, which tire it is. It means the sensor is screwing up. Yes, I can eat food, but not all of it. But as I said, I have this thing. I will talk about it after. So that's what it is. So guys, if you have any Simba 7. I am originally from Ukraine, but I left 50 years ago. Last time I was there was 49 and a half years ago. I lived in Europe. I live in the United States for almost 40 years now. I usually do really how you call it, I usually do really kind of not really spicy. When I don't eat spicy food, period. That's it. But it has to be several times a day. This is the problem. When I had poisoning, I had big inflammation, so I need to eat several times a day, very small portions. But I'm not Ukrainian. I have a German ancestry, I have Russian ancestry, and I have Ukrainian ancestry. So for me, I'm kind of all beautiful things in once, so and. So I'm not exactly Ukrainian, even though I have Ukrainian blood, I have Russian blood, and I have German blood. It's more like not just German, Prussian, northern Germany. So that's what it is. So I was waiting for a couple of people to show up that I know, but they didn't. Well, if they didn't, if I was late 2-3 minutes, sorry about that, but it was nothing I can do about it. So I will have maybe I'll have to keep moving. All right, thank you, and it's nothing special. Thank you that you liked me, guys, and I will be back tomorrow same time, 8 o'clock, and I hope you all here, and I will do a long one, like 2 hours, okay? If I have a lot of people tomorrow at 8 o'clock, like today, now it's 8:19. If I have tomorrow a lot of people, I will do very large live show, okay, for a couple of hours. Get ready for questions and so on, so on. Now I'm gonna leave this thing to load, that you can go through and leave whatever you think and prepare for tomorrow. I'll be back at 8 o'clock at night tomorrow. I hope this time not from my car, but from a hotel, okay? Thank you, guys, and you have a good evening.